Today's video is about Hurricane Helene. We did document some of it as it passed over our house. I will say we were very fortunate that Central Florida didn't get hit too bad, but out of all hurricanes we've been through, we haven't been through a whole lot, but been through some of them. We did have some of the higher gust of winds than we ever have had, I would say.
Very blessed.
We are very blessed.
Fortunate.
I don't know if you can see, there's a slight rainbow in the back there. That's pretty cool. But we tried to document some of it. It's kind of hard when the storm's hitting because you don't really think about just like, hey, let's go film some stuff. So this video is going to kind of be all over the place. We have some videos like the Wednesday before it hit of pouring down rain. We have some like Thursday night, and then Friday, kind of the damage that happened. We did have 2 limbs fall. One fell on fence panels and really kind of bent one, got to throw it out, and it also kind of landed on the regular fence and bent it. And then we discovered later that there was another limb that fell, but it was kind of caught on a tree. So my dad brought over his chainsaw and we started cutting that one, and it ended up falling on another fence panel. So 2 of them got destroyed, but we are fortunate that that was all that happened at our house. We're gonna try to start documenting some of these storms just so we can see how many, we've been through personally living here in Florida. But we will say we definitely have prayed many times for all the victims and all the people who have lost their homes, loved ones, or whatever the case may be due to the storm, because it was really bad in a lot of spots, really bad. We know some people that have homes in like Crystal River that got flooded and different things like that. Cedar Key, and not to mention up in the Carolinas where it's just tragic. So we wanted to make this video, and also all the money that it generates this month, 100% of that will go to Hurricane Helene Relief Fund. So the best thing you can do if you want to help out is just spread it, watch it, because we're going to take what it earns and 100% of it will be to the relief fund. But anyway, this will be kind of a video done over multiple days, not a traditional one like we normally do, but at least we documented some things, and just grateful and thankful that nothing major happened to us, our pets, or our house. So it kind of seems weird to say let's go check it out, but we do end every video with a let's go, or kind of end the intro with a let's go check it out. So we are going to say it, but not like in a really like a cheerful kind of way. So let's go check it out. Getting some gas here, and wind's blowing, it's raining quite a bit. Currently about 8:27 Thursday night. Hard to see because it is really dark out here. The phone does a great job. Let me show you how dark it actually is. Hold on. This is how dark it is right now. Pretty windy. Oh, listen. There's those gusts. It's a little bit closer to 9 o'clock and it is picked up big time. Again, it's very hard to see out here with it being so dark. Maybe just looking here. Listen to it. Not currently raining, just very gusty winds. Oh, there was some lightning. It's currently like 10:30, starting to rain some more. We did have a huge limb fall on some of the dog panels back here. I'll show you. We'll look at it more in the morning. But yeah, praise God that it didn't hit their house or anything like that. It just kind of bent some of the fence panel, but we have more. So if that's all that happens, praise God. just to show you, you can see it is a very large tree limb that fell. And you can see that fence panel is pretty well bent down. Fell on just another little woodshed we have. I'm thinking it's right here from this spot on the tree. Yeah, right there. It looks like it just fell. So, thankful it didn't do anything besides that. I know it's hard to see, but some smaller limbs down in the yard also. Now the yard also has some standing water in it, but that's typical when it rains around here. Some of the cushions fell over. I don't see any other damage out here, but it is still windy, and we're getting those big gusts during the middle of the night. Just kind of looking around, it's hard to see, but I'm gonna go in because we still have some lightning and some rain. Now luckily we still have power, but I know some friends in the area have lost power, so again, thankful we still have power. What's up, cat? Hi, cat. Hi, cat. I know this video is kind of all over the place, but just want to show you, this is Friday, kind of afternoon results. We just had a couple of twigs, not very big limbs fall here, just some right there. But I'll go show you the big limb that fell since it's now daylight, and then we're gonna work on cutting it up today. Talk about creepy, we got us a black snake right here. Oh, it was just, I don't know if you saw it or not, but it was all over the fence. It's creepy. Not a big fan of snakes, that's for sure. But luckily, with it being just a black snake, no real harm around here. Oh, there it goes. It's going this way. There it goes. Get on out of here, black snake. Just chilling. So basically, here's a rundown of the dog area. So this is a Lark shed, and when they come in and install the sheds, they anchor them in the ground, and they're rated for a Category 3 hurricane. So this shed's rated for a Category 3 wind hurricane. And now that I'm looking, it looks like maybe that's, no, there's a branch down right there. Oh, it's focusing on my finger. There's a branch down off that one. But basically what we have is, on the other side is a doggy door that they built as part of these sheds. You can customize them. And we have over here a window. Let me show you. With an AC unit in it. And that AC unit is Wi-Fi smart enabled, so we can control it from our phones. But basically this whole area is open for the dogs to run around in the enclosure here. So they have a pretty large area during the day. They have the inside, which they're currently inside right now because they love the AC. And then over on this side, they also have just a little bit of area here. So the issue that we were showing you last night is this big limb that fell. We do down here have a little bit of limbs, but basically during the day they stay in this area that goes all the way around. When we're home, we play with them, let them out. They're in the entire yard. They get the entire yard to themselves. When it starts raining though, they like going inside. But thank the Lord that this fell at a time that they were not in the path. But here's the damage that we got. From what I can tell, I'm guessing it's from this tree right here. It would have to be. So that popped off, fell down here, and definitely bent the fence pretty bad. But the dogs also, we have a door that we can shut them in, and during storms we definitely make it a habit to shut them in just for the night so that they are fully protected. We're really lucky though this also didn't fall on the storage shed, because probably would have dented it a little bit. So we're gonna work on cleaning this up right here. You can see all the debris out here. They also have a little, see all the debris over there that has fallen, but they have a little covered area that water doesn't actually get into their house. But yeah, this is what we got to work on today. A couple other things that have fallen in the yard, and then this just holds the lawnmower for now. We just have a push mower, but it definitely took a hit, which if this gets destroyed, it's not a big deal. It's an older thing that was on the back of a trailer that my dad had, but definitely took a hit, that's for sure. And the fence panels, we have extra fence panels in the back here, so that's really easy to switch out. If that one's bad, just unscrew it, screw the new one in, and they are good to go. So, but just want to show you this. I'm gonna start working on cleaning it up. Now also, before we start chopping up the wood over there, just to fill you in on the dogs area, because a lot of people ask. So again, their shed is a large shed, category 3. It can withstand, it's anchored in the ground, and that shed is 20 feet long, I believe is the one we got. 20 by, I guess it would be 10 by 20, I think is what the shed is. When we got it, you can kind of customize it. You can go to Leesburg's where we got it. They have large sheds there, and we asked them to put in the doggy door. It's a big, huge opening that the dogs can get in and out of. My dad added the ramp, and inside, my dad has built a wall that separates some of our storage from the dogs. And inside the dogs area, they've got 2 raised dog beds in there that they can lay on. They have 3 big things of water that we fill up each and every day. They also have their food bowls. They have a window, and in that window is a window unit. And that window unit is a smart one that we bought from Lowe's, so we can control it from our phone. And we also have it set on like a schedule, so it turns on every day at a certain time, turns off. And then also we have 2 cameras. We have an old Google camera that we have in there. It used to be our doorbell one. We have a new doorbell one, so we have one in there, and then one overlooking the whole area. So as far as them being safe, it's about as safe as we can possibly make them. Hi, Nana, were you sleeping? Were you sleeping? What do you got, buddy? What do you got? What do you got, buddy? Now that the dogs are up, I'm gonna shut the gate so they can't get in there. Start chopping up some of this big limb that fell. Isn't that right, Nana? Now that I'm in here, we can kind of see this big guy did some damage right there, that's for sure. Some more smaller pieces. And over here, some more pieces. So I'm gonna be pretty busy on, oh, that piece, hard to see, is just, has already fallen and is just hanging right there. So that's gonna have to come down sometime too. That's the thing about these old trees in Florida. Ooh. I mean, look at this one, even like a tree. But I've got some of it started here. It's gonna take a lot. That's a big one to go down. And that's just a limb from it. Think about the whole tree going down. How am I supposed to get any work done here? Gaston, does that smell good? Now that I got this big tree limb sawed in half, you can see it definitely did some damage on this fence panel. We'll just have to replace it. We got like 4 extra, so. What do you think, Nana? We're talking a big tree here, aren't we? Aren't we? Aren't we? Big tree. So far, this is what I've got done. I didn't realize until now, but there was some minor damage to the exterior fence, but not too bad. We can straighten that out pretty good. What are you doing, Nana? What are you doing, Gaston? What are you doing? Progress I've made so far. We still got to cut up the big piece there. I kind of moved in the fence because the dogs have dug holes, and I had to get back there to get the limbs, so I just kind of scooted the fence in for now. We did have turf under here that they have covered, and then the storms covered, but lots of limbs, debris. It's definitely been a few days since we've been out here, but wanted to show you, there's some of the pile. There's the dogs eating some treats. I just got them. Here's the next pile. So that was that big tree there, and you can see what it did to the fence over there. And the one that was over here ended up not really falling, but we cut it from up here so it wouldn't fall. And then when we did that, it fell and took out another fence panel. But got to clean that back here sometime too. Just kind of wanted to show you what happened with this hurricane, and thankful this is the only damage that happened. Definitely praying for all those who were greatly affected by this hurricane. So you can see that pretty big tree limbs. We're gonna have some firewood and gotta do some sort of maybe burn pile with the smaller branches and leaves and stuff. We still have to clean it up fully. We had to go do some things over the weekend and throughout the day that we didn't get to it, but there's several big piles. We also got to show you some of the dogs. Like I mentioned, you can still see that rainbow, that's cool. Like I mentioned, we will sometimes show you the full dog area. They have a really good setup. We spent, quite a bit of money on making sure they've got it made.
Yeah.
And so we're thankful for that, because even during storms, we've also mentioned that their house is rated for a Category 3 hurricane. It's anchored in the ground. It's large sheds. We got it out of Leesburg, Florida, and I actually really love it. I don't really ever feel like scared during storms for them, because they have about as safe as places you can be. So thankful for that.
And they were safe this time.
Yep. And we're just going to keep trying to document some storms. If it ever got too bad, it's kind of hard just to like have your phone going filming, because you're trying to make sure you're safe and family's safe and all
priority.
That. But like we mentioned, watch this video, share it, like to donate to the Hurricane Helene Relief Fund. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the documentation of a storm here in Florida. It wasn't the greatest, but we at least got some of the storm on it. I think that's going to do it, so we're going to wrap it up. With that being said, that does it for today. Thanks for watching.